Good morning, sunshines. It's Sunday morning. Yep, I'm still in bed this morning. Not out of bed yet. And the sun is just poking up over the horizon. Looks like we might get a little bit of snow today. Oh, goodness sake, I woke up and I am just still exhausted. I didn't get to bed till late last night. Good morning, Rona. Good afternoon, Rona. Good morning, Irish Mart. Good afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful day. Tomorrow is going to be back to regular, normal, everyday life. I think tomorrow is Congress comes back and all of our meetings start. Good morning, Leanne. Ooh, yeah. Good morning, Phyllis. Yeah, I thought I would go ahead and just get up, and my son actually brought me coffee this morning. Cheers. Morning, Kiara. And so I didn't have to get out of bed to go make it. And, yep, listening to the rain outside. Good morning, Kirby's mom. Good afternoon. Hi, Auntie M. Good morning. Hey, Auntie M, you made it. Woohoo, 50. 50 plus, actually. So proud of you. And no pressure, but can't wait for you to start. Good morning, me and Taz. Okay, see you back in a little bit. Yep, so proud of you, Auntie M. Did you go to the skateboard park? Uh, yeah, it's usually the next day. Good morning, Pseudonym. I am feeling well. Hey, Never and Nana, good morning. It's bright and early for you. Yeah, I think it's like the next day that that they recognize it. Oh, excuse me. Goodness, I gotta get some coffee kicked in. Good morning, Juanita. My son decided that Burger King sounded good this morning, a Burger King croissant, and he brought it home, and I had a couple of bites of it, and the dogs got the rest. Good morning, Mandy Me. I hope to hell I don't have COVID because I don't have no taste. Good morning, Joe. Oh yeah, well, I know that's me too. I was watching Nora, and then Lara and Miriam, Mim, and T came on, and I was watching them till almost 2 my time. Hey, Scientology up north, good morning and good afternoon. So if I ended up getting COVID and lost my taste, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not. I just lost my and I thought it was allergies just the last couple of days, but maybe it's not. I don't know. But that sucks that I couldn't taste my food this morning. It's like, what the hell? So weird. Oh, if it is, I got it from him being on the stinking airplane. Yeah, they had a good. I watched a lot of it and then I fell asleep. I haven't been out and about. But my son's been out and about, and maybe he brought it to me. Good morning, Traveltology. We'll see if we can get some coffee working on the system here. The coffee has a little bit of taste, so that hasn't gone awry. Maybe Burger King's just gone downhill, you guys. That could be. But there was bacon on there, and even the bacon was kind of blah. Oh yeah, I've got the heater working. Yep, that's been just perfectly fine. Oh, I got the odds though. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it was kind of. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna catch up with it for the Scientology up north. It was like no taste. It wasn't a Burger King or a Burger Queen. I didn't see that. He was swatted in DC. Good. I'm glad Homeland Security is. Yep, we need to get back to work with all information that's been piled in. No, I'll go there. Was it on his lore of DOA? DOA Scientology. Excuse me, I apologize. That was 2 days ago. Is that on the Freedom Corner one?
The council, and I'm like, why would I come and tell you to investigate it when it's myself? I'd be the dumbest motherfucker ever. But it's either the Church of Scientology or Tony D'Amato. Okay. And he's got 23 charges for like harassing a minor, and we just want a restraining order for SWAT calls. Or officer, I forget his name. He was at J6 actually.
I'm not looking at the chat, you guys.
Yeah, so this is the
20 minutes in
National
okay.
Cemetery. This is a famous cemetery. This is the federal prison. So if you're in DC, you go to jail. This is the federal prison. And how awful it is for me to come here and exercise my constitutional right to freedom of speech. Let the chat know, Phyllis. Let them know. This group really loves to attack anybody. The Boots Coke. Boofs I love this griffer. He triggers all trolls and haters. I think you meant boofing cocaine. I have never boofed cocaine in my life, Scott Sonner. Although it looks fascinating and it goes directly to your bloodstream, I have yet to boof cocaine. There is rumors. The trolls like to say that I was boofing cocaine. I think they manipulated the story from when I was at the Electric Forest and one of my campmates blew cocaine up a girl's butthole. I didn't do it. I wasn't involved in it. There was millions of views. The comments were pretty outrageous. This was probably about 10 years. You will soon will know the true story of J6. You will know DOA is using you all. Keep giving your money to him. Ha ha ha. Yes. Keep giving my money, and I'm gonna keep boofing cocaine. You figured it out. This is why the Freedom Corner is awesome. This is a whole different level of trolls. The trolls I had came from here. You know, when you get into the political realm, it's it's a whole different story. And I'm the worst man in the world because I'm going after
turn it up. I don't have patience.
I'm going after the mother of a. Aaron told you meth. Yeah, well, they can't figure it out. Unfortunately for Aaron, I don't fit the script. Cocaine, maybe. Meth, no. I'm too fat and have too much of my teeth to be on meth. It's not believable. I don't know about drugs, but I do know you're lying.
Morning, T.
Let them know what I'm lying about. Legends are made. Trolls, we're not going to give you more to be petty. That's how it works. And it's an interesting thing how the parasocial relationships and everything, I could be sitting here, I haven't really done much, I made $50, you know? It's not bad, there's a couple more bucks, you know? It's everything. And now I'm going to feel like I'm talking about, I'm just going to say hi. Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And these are the intel guys. Come out here now.
Okay.
They're good guys.
Okay.
I told them, I said, I don't think you have a problem talking to them.
No, absolutely not.
All right, so I just wanted to make an introduction. That's all.
Okay, cool.
They're like he's gonna be angry. I said, no. If
No.
he approached us,
I've been, truthfully, man, the police are.
I can't. I wish I could.
The police are supposed to.
Come on. He's coming over. Okay, good. Exactly.
How you doing tonight?
What's going on, guys?
All right, Investigator Willis, my partner, Investigator Wallington.
Wallington, how you doing, man?
We're gonna wait for a partner to come just so he can have his body cam.
Yeah.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to get, because I've been swatted in L.A., San Francisco, Seattle.
I was yeah.
And they're supposed to put it onto the FBI.
Okay.
There's supposed to be, there's a database for the swattings with the FBI, and I've been really trying to get that in some type of database into a different jurisdiction, and it's been happening in so many different cities that yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, you're all good.
We're good. All right. So like I said, so we.
Yeah, kind of. That's crazy. T, I was gonna bring up your one from last night. You and Miriam and Lara did a live last night, and I watched it, and I was commenting a little bit, and then I fell asleep.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals.
But if I know you, I know what you'll do.
Quite interesting. Copy. Here's a link if you didn't see it or would like to see it. Ooh, that kind of stopped on an interesting spot, huh? Very interesting. I definitely need some coffee going here. You had to take out the intro for the copyright? Was this part of that intro, the Yeah, it was kind of a spooky one. Their policies are so whack, though. Did you ever notice that ex-Scientologists fight different? Or there's no middle ground. There's black or white. The music is supposed to be replaced. Here, let me go back and turn it. Let's see what it's doing then.
Love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream.
Oh, that's because I have it on 1.5.
So I have the wonderful Miriam Francis joining us, and the fantabulous Laura FM. Woo-hoo!
Here, I'll go back.
T,
And the
that
music.
intro.
Let me go back and see if it comes on normal speed, because regular speed it was kind of crazy. That happens to me every once in a while. I'm like,
Hi,
why does
I'm
that music
Andrew
sound so
Budson,
weird?
a professor of neurology at Boston.
But if I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me as once, the way you did once upon.
What the hell? Okay, my computer's me.
But if I
Oh,
know
we
you,
don't want to watch ourselves.
I know what you'll do.
Oh no, Brian's on. I'm sorry, Brian. Oopsie. I didn't see that he was live. It's got the new music going on over the top of the old one. Oh. Well, it makes it sound spooky anyways. It makes it sound weird. Inception? Okay, Leanne, go do the dog duties. Okay, let me go back in there.
Hello everyone, my name's T. Welcome to my channel of unscripted yapping. Today I've got two very special guests. We're going to be talking about a strange book that many Scientologists may be aware of. It's called Have You Lived This Life Before? So here.
If I know you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream.
So I have the one.
Yeah,
To be
this
so
was,
for real,
now we get a
last
darn
year
ad.
was kind of a lot
Come
for me.
on.
I was just feeling kind of like burned out and
We don't want you.
lies he was sticking to.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and
The beautiful Miriam, Lara, and T. Well, it makes it sound creepier. So maybe leave it in like that. What the heck? Yeah, the way they were doing this was just creepy. And the parts that I caught was where you guys were talking about this is really hypnosis. And that is creepy. He just steals so much from different things. It's just gross. If the part that when you guys were talking about previous, or when you're talking about when she starts to hypnotize the person or do the audit and she's like, have you ever felt the pain? What is the pain like? And Laura's like, yeah, I was getting squished out of the vagina. I laughed. That was funny. I felt the pain when I was getting squished, my head squished out. Oh, that was too funny. But yeah, the way they do this auditing stuff is creepy. I don't care. T, were you ever in Scientology? I didn't think so, but I thought somebody said something about it the other day, and it just caught my attention. Oh, I know. Right, Scientology up north. Miriam, exactly. There's no in between. You know, him and I were talking about that last night while this was on. And it's like in Scientologists and people that used to be in Scientology, I think it's because they were taught this and lived this, but they don't fight nice and they don't fight fair. And when you, even in business, because I kind of relate everything to how this works in business, is when you work with a ruthless business or a business that doesn't fight nice or fight fair, you have to change your strategies up a little bit. And that's where I'm at right now. Trying to flip this a little bit more psychological. It's like, okay, bring it on. If you want to fight this way, let's fight this way. I don't like fighting that way, but good morning, Summer Savage. Summer, are you guys having a game night tonight? Did I see that? You must have. You are green, aren't you? Good morning, Tim. Yeah, game night is Monday. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just a day ahead of myself. Good morning, Afila. Yeah, I thought I saw it, but I just thought for some reason thought it was tonight. And okay, I'm gonna be real honest. I know it's Sunday because we're having our blessings morning, but I kind of smooched it into today was Monday night. I'm definitely having brain fog this morning. Yeah, it is. It's like last man standing. Creepy AF. How do I get my coffee to sit down before I fall over? There we go. Right, it's either bossy or passive. And that's where, believe it or not, I don't find that in Jamie. He's more like a typical business person. Good morning, AZ Crimson. but very few. Either they're passive. Irish Mark, I got you there. I'm totally with you on that one. Refer back to our charts yesterday or the day before, whenever we did it. AZ, did you get 1,000 subs? Woohoo, let's go look. You've been over 1,000 subs. Kirby's mom, what you talking about? But you have 1.78. Well, that's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, turn it up, it's time to roll. We're rocking with 1,000 souls. Let's go! We've hit the 1,000 mark and we're feeling alive. Thanks to you, we're reaching new heights, we'll thrive. Every like, every share, every comment you made.
Very good. And you got way plenty more. Main house, you're right. Wow, you're really bringing on the subs, AZ. That was great. Ah, popped all in. Well, you got like 700 and some just in 2 days. That's cool. Good job. Our little singing flying squirrels. Yeah, but there's always a different way, Scientology up north. So I've dealt with business people like this that's spot on to everything we're dealing with. There's always a different way to skin a cat. I've got tricks up my sleeve. That sounds horrible, but I do. That's why I'm so tired, is I was up working on spreadsheets last night. Okay, good night, sweet dreams, T. I was going to say, do we have a new summer sage? Good morning, Rika. Nah, I'm not into buying them. Sage Savage would not have been as cool as Summer. Now, I like Summer. That's a cool name. 100%, Miriam. Because it's like what we were talking about yesterday, the day before, whatever, was that they were taught, it was ingrained in them to believe everything and believe nothing. Yeah. Buddy, get it, really? May I help you? You're not, I don't have anything to eat. It's all gone. He's trying to sniff me for more Burger King. I don't have more. And if you're kind, nobody's talking to you. Nobody's talking to you. Yeah, nobody's talking to you. I love you too. I love you too. You gonna give me kisses? Give me kisses. Give me kisses. I'm not talking to you. Yeah, we were looking at that yesterday because Crazy Love showed me a channel where you could get, but it was like $19 for 1,000, not 10,000. So they were a little more expensive. But yeah, I'm not into buying them. But you can. Yep, same here, Summer. Honest to God, in the sub are honest to God. That's, I mean, you can, that list that we were looking at yesterday, they had, if you bought them from Vietnam, they were like $6-7 for 1,000. But yeah. It's all cool. But why are you wagging your tail? Do you think everybody should love you? Huh? Do you think everybody should love you, Grizz? Seriously? Waggy waggy. That's alright, Mean House. It's no big deal. You probably could buy 10,000 in some of those rooms, but just not worth it. Just not worth it. Because if they don't watch or if you don't get the views, it's not sustainable anyways. Buddy, I don't have no more food, honey. Really? Yeah, I do. You got wet nose. Were you outside in the snow? I mean, I totally agree, you guys. Apparently, I need love this morning. Well, you don't need to talk to me. Yeah, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. Good morning, Squirrel of Oz. Don't put your head on my laptop. You changed the station. Ah, fucker. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. God, I hate it when he does that. He sticks his head up underneath my arm and pops my arm up. Now I've got shit all over me. Could you get me a wet towel or something, please? Yeah, but he does that. He sticks his head underneath my arm and pops my arm up. And I had my cup of coffee, and it's all over him, all over me. It's kind of like when you sneeze with a cup of coffee. And I got coffee creamer all over. Good morning, Anne Katrine. Thank you. He's got it all over him. Because he knocked my arm up with my coffee cup in it. You're right. Here, wipe him off too. Sorry, guys. Now I'm all wet. Right, Carrie? That's kind of what he did. But I had a cup of coffee in my hand when he did it. Oh. Yeah, I know. It does that to me too all the time. I'll go in somewhere and go, oh, I know I was subscribed. It was doing that with Miriam's channel quite often to me. Yeah, you're a dickwad. Go away. And Brian, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were live before I went live.
Voice for the albatross, the music, voice, balance.
But if anybody's not watching Brian, let's put Brian in there. Yep, we're still here, me and Taz. I'm just commiserating with dog stuff. I know what the problem is. I think I dropped a nugget. And he wants me to get it for him. And I'm not getting it, dog. Go away. Yeah, I am completely sorry, Brian. I didn't mean to step on you. Oh, T's gonna go live later today. And Crazy Love went live last night on Safe. They could use more subs too, you guys. Copy. I know, Summer, but it was just the shit that now I'm gonna have to do my fluff and buff. I'm gonna have to jump in the shower today. Because now I am full of coffee creamer all over me. Good morning, Windy City. Y'all can be Team Puppy all you want. You see, I mean, I kind of got upset with him, but I didn't. He's bigger than I am. You got to be Team Puppy. He'll kick my ass. He's a good boy. Undercover OS agents, right? Let's ruin Mona's keyboard so she can't type. Let's dump the coffee all over. Yeah. Yeah, but some of those little 5 pounds of fluff are ornery. They get what they want, that's for sure. That's okay, Taz. I'm for Team Puppy too, so that's okay. What's that? The Bible story where the two moms bring the baby in. No, that's not a good story to compare it to. I'm all Team Puppy too. Yep, I used to have what's called a teddy bear, um, Shih Tzu Bichon, a teddy bear pup, and man, she was a great dog, wonderful, but Yipper, oh my goodness. Good morning, Sophie. Oh, when are you going live today? Good morning, Brian. I'm sorry I didn't see you were live this morning, and I just posted to you. You have a Bishi cat and 2 skittish, uncuddly guinea pigs. Yeah, guinea pigs aren't really that cuddly, are they? Teddy Roosevelt, yep. Yeah, I laugh because she used to go everywhere with me. And she walked underneath my wheelchair. That's where she would walk when we would go places. I never had her on a leash because she always just stayed with me. But she always walked right underneath my chair. Really? Well, we got to make sure that Brian did. I'll just go back to that one. And go back to Brian. Where'd you go, Brian? Where'd you go? That was AZ Crimson. Here we go. Nope, I'm still subscribed. Abducted girls found in Ypsilanti. Ooh. Here's your thing for tomorrow. It's tomorrow night. You were right. Summer, you were correct. I was wrong. Hmm. Nine signs that, let me go back to that. Let me pop back up here. That someone dislikes you and is hiding it. Hmm. Excuse me. Goodness sakes. That's your tomorrow night, not tonight. 28. Oh my goodness, Mandy me. That's cold for down there. I think you're probably colder than we are up here in Michigan. Thank you, Summer. Sometimes after I eat, I get the sneezes. That is normal. But if it means I'm starting to get sick because of... Yeah, this was, Eyes to See did this
Copyright
one.
disclaimer.
And
Under
we were
Title
talking about
17
this the other day.
I always take these stories with a grain of salt too, because you know how OSL changes stuff.
Oh,
And the
that's me.
LAPD. The shooting, Violence Visits Scientology, dated Thursday, September 26,
Huh. I didn't know I was on that one. Well, thank you, Eyes to See. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a creepy shooting. Here, we'll make sure Eyes to See gets copy for that. Oh, that is so important to spend time with grandbabies. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, sunshiny, blessed day today, Anne. Yeah, I was just, because I was looking at your post about it, Rika, which we saw her post. I love how we all just kind of look out for each other, huh? We're gonna go grocery shopping? What are we getting, Sophia? Let's go shopping with Sophia. Get something good. Okay, thanks, Rika. I know, my sis was telling me it's gonna be nice up there. Good morning, Chandelier Delight. You open one of your windows every day? Yeah. Minus 18 here in beautiful Nova Scotia. That's cold. Ooh, salad and bell peppers for an omelet. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Miriam is 100% correct. There is no need to accept verbal abuse, or an excuse. I think she says minus 18 Celsius, so that's probably, what, 15, 20 degrees Fahrenheit? Well, thank you, a fellow Michigander. I'm an Alaskan Michigander, but that's okay, I'll take it. What area of the mitten are you, Chandelier? Yeah, this is just crazy about the Portland shooting. We need to go back and do a whole thing on that one. Nobody joins a cult on purpose. Well, duh, y'all get boiled into it. And then Liz was doing her back to school talk last night. I am so proud of her.
Want to take control of your nutrition? Get all of this in every...
I just learned.
Liz
Put in
and
my
Dr.
Sea Org
Heather
time.
We're discussing her going back to school and that she's going to go back for nursing. Again, so proud that she is taking on a dream. And trying to accomplish something that she wants to. Oh, did I miss it? I'm sorry. Good morning, Silva Larson. Yeah, she wants to be a nurse. And that's a definitely, my daughter's a nurse and I watched her go through her schooling. Yep, she does. She looks great. And Carrie sounds a lot happier too. That's for sure. Rika, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not ready to talk about that, okay? I know, my poor daughter, when Mac, my ex, and I, both of us, when we have issues or when we get blood work done, we're constantly calling her going, okay, what does this mean? What does that mean? Interpret. Yeah, it's a little bit of a long haul to get a nursing degree, but she can do it. There's our beautiful Dr. Who Heather too. You guys are very busy. Summer, you and Dr. Who Heather are very busy people. That's for sure. What else? Let's see. Oh, did you let me go back. Sorry.
I just learned.
Kelly Copter did a cover. She's such a beautiful singer.
it's so strange. She said you were a hero.
She has a distinct voice. You can Dr. Google your results. And I really love how you can Google, or you can do your medical records and your results right online, and you can see things without having to wait for the damn doctor to call you back. That's nice, but that's what you have a nurse in the family for. Speaking of nurses, where's Amy? Amy, where are you today? Where's our resident nurse? Yep, they both are amazing singers. Yeah, let's talk about this one that Natalie did the other day. She had done an interview with this guy. His name is Eric. Didn't give a last name and didn't put a picture. Come on, Skip. I'm just gonna go to it here.
Organization, whether that was working for a 135-bed acute care inpatient psychiatric facility to then going to basic
Did anybody
training.
watch this? I did. I watched it. Well, I watched almost to the end. And he's a federal agent. He was a Scientologist when he was a teen, growing up, and then worked for a psych hospital, which is kind of unique, and then became a federal agent. It doesn't say what kind of federal agent. I was curious more about the federal agent part. We haven't seen Swedish Lena either, you know. Yeah, I think I had a few more questions after that than not. It's like, well, if you're in a federal agency and have the capacity to help, one, why haven't you? And that's not a judgment question. That's a true question. Well, why haven't you? What stopped you? Has it been fear of retribution? Has it been fear of being found out? Has it been complicity? Has it been you don't want to? Yeah, they could be Kirby's mom. So those are, some of the questions I would want to know. Where have you been? What proof do you have? Right, and why did you pick Natalie's channel? Again, no shade, no judgment. It's just, why did you pick now to come out, and why did you pick Natalie's channel? What is the relationship, or is it just because it was an opportunity? Is it the right opportunity right now, right timing? We don't know. But it did cause me a little bit of red flags popping up. That could be Sophia, but why now? Why this way? There's not plenty, there are quite a few of us that are researching, doing the federal stuff, and it's not hidden. There's no secrecy. Why hasn't he reached out to somebody doing more of the research rather than somebody just doing more of like a reporting? Yep, Traveltology. I don't think you're gullible on it. I think it was just, and I see opportunities too, if it's correct, if it's true. If the motivation behind it is correct, there's a wonderful opportunity there. I guess I've been taught too much by Serge, right? Those little red flags keep popping up. It could be AZ. It could be there's a control there. Right. It kind of my bullshit meter kind of got pegged a little bit on it. But I'd love to learn more, just in case my bullshit meter is wrong. If I won't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Right. Because she's in the know of everybody sends her all the stuff. I agree, Summer. That's kind of a Scientology way to handle things. I'm probably just as blocked as everybody else on her channel. And she responded one email from me one time, but it was like months later. So your guess is as good as mine. It could be, Joe, and we could need to just give him benefit of the doubt. But like people have said about other people, if you don't give a good enough scenario and if you keep too many secrets, it just makes questions pop up. And maybe they're not allowed to say anything, but then why say anything at all? As I said, I'm there. I'm just questioning the whole. I know that was heartbreaking for Liz. Uninvite Kate. I know, but you still got to be able to get information. You still have to be professional, Summer. You still got to do, if you want the information, you got to listen. And we don't know whether that's his real name or whether even if it's really a he, because it could have been AI for as much as we know. But it was interesting information. Fate is a funny and fickle thing. Yes, it is. If the person is true and they really were just trying to come out and really trying to start a conversation, then yay, good. I'm happy for that. And maybe it'll turn into something very positive for the let's get rid of Scientology movement. That would be a wonderful thing. But in the meantime, it smelled a little bit. Liz, I hope, is starting to find her voice. Yeah. Good. I'm glad that sounded like that to you, Taz. Me and Taz. Oh. a bit of side eye. For me or for Natalie? I'll change the picture. I hope Natalie finds her voice. I hope she finds the fact that she doesn't need to try and sit in the middle. There is no middle. AZ, what'd you put up this morning? Nice and calm music this morning. Oh, okay. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that is gorgeous, isn't it? It's kind of a spooky beach site. Ah, okay. Sophia, I completely agree. He may not be able to come out publicly. But it's just, it would, those are just questions that if he wanted to reach out or Natalie wanted to reach out or somebody wanted to, I would love to know the answers of those questions. Good morning, SP Crusader Leanie. Yeah, you're right, Miriam. Okay, and how long it takes? It takes a while for your brain to finally adapt to the fact that you have been being buffaloed. It's not easy to convince yourself or to make realization when you're being buffaloed like that. Takes a long time, but then something snaps and you go, oh, and something just may not have snapped yet for a few of them. And it's a feeling of rejection and a feeling of self-hate when you finally realize it. It's like, how could I be so stupid? How could I have been so fooled? Hmm. But then it makes you real skeptical for anything in the future. That's for sure. It's like, I've got degrees. Yep, they have to do it for themselves. Nobody can tell you. Yep. Because it feels like an attack. When somebody's telling you the truth like that, it does feel like an attack. It feels like somebody's telling you you're stupid. And that's that Scientology crap. It's because they fight differently. They are a different mindset, and that's not an excuse. They need to get over that. Because the regular population, and I'm sorry they were mean to you, Summer. You don't deserve to be treated that way. You are one smart woman. Believe me. You are incredibly intelligent. But none of us need to be treated that way. None of us deserve to be treated that way. But there's always a point of redemption where you hope people get that click. I moved my arm and I got coffee all over me. Yuck. They called you and Heather out for interviewing Liz? You do. You have to know that's an option. You have to see how, quote unquote, the normal society works. You do. And they've been out long enough, they should know. They've been out long enough, they should know. Good morning, Darth Beaver. How are you today? Yeah, and you know where there's what's the saying? If you really want something, if you really want to change, you make it happen. If you don't, you make an excuse. Plain and simple. If you really don't want things to be the same way, then you make a change and you make an effort. Good morning, Eyes to See. We were just playing your video just a few minutes ago. But, okay, so when you do feel the kindness, turn that just a little bit, Summer. When you finally do feel and see the kindness, it's kind of like a warm bed. Don't you want to stay there? Why do you want to throw that away? Why in the world do you want to not have that comfort? Why do you want to sabotage it? Yeah, I think so too, except for my coffee went cold and all over me. But why do you want to give up that comfort to go back to something that feels icky and cold? Who is the hidden person? Anyone figure it out? Hidden person? Oh, you mean on that video? No, not that I know of. It didn't sound the voice didn't sound familiar either. And sometimes I feel like people that were in Scientology, they get a taste of that, of the what could be the warmth. They sabotage it with shitty behavior because their old way is comfortable. It's what they know. Your Traveltology 100% correct. That it's not an excuse and you're responsible for what you say and do. And with feedback, you can change. With every breath you take, you can change. But Summer, when you get a taste of what it could be and how it could be different, that's got to be so enticing. Like maybe they feel like it's surreal or unreal, and that maybe that's the unobtainable Eden. Good morning, Danny. It's nice and bright and early for you, Danny. But good morning to you. Right, it's never too late to do the right thing, and it's never too late to be able to say, I like this. I like being friends with people. I like having some trust. And maybe reaching out and maybe testing the waters with one person. All right, I can trust this person. Let's see if I can trust this other person. And the more you get a taste of that, the better it feels. Back to relationships, and having the respect. But that's got to feel better than the walking on eggshells 24/7. You have to go do deliveries. Are you working this morning, Danny? Main house, exactly. Baby stepping. In summer, I'm going to be real honest, she even has a problem accepting it. You can see it. When somebody shows her true affection, I'm not talking about smushy mushy affection, but true love and true acceptance, she pulls back because I've seen her do it, like in person, not in person, but on live. But she pulls back and goes, maybe, can I trust this? It's scary to accept that people can actually like you and want to be around you just for who you are. Darth, it's cold at your place. Yep. You're 100% correct, Irish Mart. Summer she has. And I think having friends, true friends, has helped that. It's like Laura's song, I love you, I love you, I love you, no matter what you do. Yeah. Takes trusting on both parts. And that's hard. Yeah, have you guys my fat grandma used to have this expression. especially when we would do something she didn't like. She'd say, you know, I love you, but I don't have to like you all the time. And what she was referring to is she loves us. She loved us. She would die for us. But she didn't like our activities. Yep. I love you. I love you. I love you. No matter what you do. It is, and then you have the extra stigma, Darth, of being a guy that was abused, and that's opposite of what is normal in that. T, I thought you were going to sleep. You just can't go to sleep when there's a party out in the kitchen, can you? But then when you do it that way, when you do love people, you don't like their behavior. Probably Summer, but I don't remember. Isn't that about her dad? Exactly, Rika. I heard that too, Irish. Was that about her dad? And I'm sorry you had to deal with that, Darth. Her parents, yeah. As I said, it's kind of a double whammy. You got to deal with the abuse that you had, the abuse in your own mind, and then the stigma of it. Which there shouldn't be a stigma. It goes both ways. It's crazy that there should even be. It's like, you know, I'm, uh-oh. Uh-oh, no. Little me. A little bit, a little butt, being a butt naughty probably is more like it. It has to, because Irish Smart, you can't, if you could, but Traveltology and I were talking about was if you stay above that threshold, the distress threshold too long, it just whacks out your body and your mind and your spirit. You have to find that even line, your base. Everybody has a different base. Well, he's got school in the morning, doesn't he, T? He needs to get some shut-eye. Chillin'. Chillin'. Polygamous leader Samuel Bateman gets maximum sentence. Good. What you posting about, Rika? Yeah, I saw that. Uh, a food pantry for deer. Oops.
See that guy?
Mark Bunker,
That used to be
right?
me. Overweight, tired all the time, flabby and unfulfilled. So I got to work
Oh,
researching.
that's me. Tired, overweight,
In my
flabby,
day-to-day
and
life,
unfulfilled.
when people find out, people are like, wait, what? You're what?
When they find out, they're usually very surprised.
They go silent and then start slowly backing out of the room.
I hate it when they point and giggle. Wow. Come on, guys.
Really? It's just Scientology.
You know, Scientology, the world's fastest growing religion.
Wait, what's so funny about that?
Everybody I know is a Scientologist. Everybody at work. Everybody in my family. Well, that I still talk to.
I'm a Scientologist.
So am I.
10 years now.
46 years.
I have been my whole life, this life, and my past life.
I'm a past life clear.
6 lifetimes now.
42.
80.
120 lifetimes and counting.
1 billion years. And I still look good.
So, we've been around the galaxy a few times.
And that's nothing to laugh at.
So stop it.
I find people are just naturally curious about Scientology. I tell them, ask me anything.
Scientology is all about communication.
According to L. Ron Hubbard, communication is the universal solvent.
So, ask me anything.
Then they ask about Xenu.
We don't talk about Xenu.
We don't talk about Xenu.
And we don't talk about Xenu.
We don't talk about the intergalactic overlord who blew us up in a volcano 75 million years ago.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, right. Sorry. Forget I said that.
Listen, we can't talk about Xenu because, well, you're just not ready for it.
See, if you find out about it before you're ready,
Hi,
you
Udira.
could catch pneumonia and die.
That's why you need to get on the Bridge to Total Freedom. Take some courses, pay enough money, and then we'll tell you about Xenu.
And oh, the journey you'll start. You'll begin an uninformed member of the masses who has no idea how pathetic they are. Oh, it's going to take a while.
And you'll need to keep your checkbook handy.
But get on the bridge, and you are on your way to becoming a powerful being.
You'll look at every negative moment of your life and clear away all the pain and confusion that's been holding you back.
Then you've reached the state of clear, and we will all applaud you and give you a diploma.
Then it is on to clearing all your past lives.
I was a country doctor in Kentucky in the 1920s.
A country doctor in Kentucky. That's funny, actually. I like these parodies. T, I'm with you there. That's what I'm hoping too. 2025. Exactly, Darth. I know, right? In Kentucky. Main house, you have to remember the in Kentucky. Country dock in 1920. Aw, really, T? I'm sad that he's never had a male role model. Good morning, Twyla. Twyla. I'm sorry, Twyla. Mirina Colora Sofia. No, I have not played Rika's new song. We were just on Rika's tab. Did you physically go there, Eyes to See?
Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S. I entered the celebrity headquarters yesterday at around 2 p.m. The building itself is an impressive structure. If it weren't for the massive plaques plastered on the granite facade, it could quite easily be mistaken for a
Oh, I
five-star.
thought you went there, Eyes to See. Were those your notes? I'll have to watch it. I know, right? Irish Smart. I wish I could gift you my brother. Unfortunately, he's not over there near you, but I'm sure he would love to be. I was thinking about that too, Kirby's mom. Summer's cracking me up. Oh, we don't want it here. You guys can keep the blizzard down there in
Red
Kansas City,
licorice
Missouri.
or black licorice?
I didn't mean to click on that. I
say
didn't know what I.
both. Oh, you think
I
you've
clicked
had
on it.
licorice?
Okay, here you go, all you people in.
Yep, that's Vince on the other side.
Copy. Yuck. That's about when a car comes flying past you at about 100
So we're gonna head
mile an
north
hour.
and we'll probably hit 35, or excuse me, 36 for a little bit, see how it's like over there.
That's in Missouri. Oh, yuck. Again, you guys can keep it down there. Yeah, I feel bad for you guys because I don't know what I'd do. My brother he's my younger brother, but he's still very, an incredible man. Exactly, Joe. We all have a belly button. I don't want Midwest blizzard coverage. Well, let's keep it. I don't want it. Did we see power lines in here this morning? What was it? What did that say? No snow in New England. Woohoo! We can handle that.
Hi, I'm Brad Johnson, the Senior Director of Design here at Kizik, and I'm here to talk to you about hands-free tech.
Thank you.
At 6:15, we're tracking the first huge snowstorm so far this season, the monster system, turning roads into ice rinks. Look at that, even causing cars and tractor trailers, apparently, to skid off the highway. Multiple states now under blizzard warnings.
That's terrifying to see.
It sure
You just think
is.
about the moments leading up to that. And Tevin was saying the ice is as thin as our fingernail.
Yeah, and it can toss a semi right off the highway, Tevin.
Exactly. It's called black ice because you're on the road and the asphalt. Of course, it's black and it looks normal. However, there's a tiny sheen on top of that. A very thin layer, almost like paper or your fingernail thickness, and that is what coats the ground.
We call that Zamboni weather. I thought I saw power lines too for a little while. That's great, Sophia. You're in the purple down there in the South Georgia? Yikes. Yeah, you have your own winter weather down there, huh? Okay, Darth. Yep, I'm gonna get ready to go do Fluff and Buff anyways, you guys. Teenage years are not for the faint of heart. Believe me. I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry, T. But consistency and love. See ya, Darth. Thank you. Yep, aunties unite. Okay, guys. I love all of you. Nature is calling, and I need to get out of this bed. So I love you, I love you, I love you, no matter what you do. Per Lara. I love you guys. Goodbye.